I think the way to make a perfect entrance is to do it confidently. And confident, by the way, doesn't mean cocky. You don't want to walk in the room being an asshole. You want to walk in, generally smile, stick out your arm and say, hi. And never, ever use the word awesome. It sort of makes you sound like you're on Baywatch. When I see people dressed really poorly, I think, my God, you have got to get a full-length mirror. That sounds terrible, but you have to be brutal with yourself. You have to assess yourself in a kind of architectural way. You have to say, wow, is my head too big for my body? Because if it is, guess what? A shoulder pad will make your head look smaller. Supermodels have tiny heads because it makes them look tall, sort of like the Empire State Building. Just tapers up into nothing.
What happens, Tom, if you see a woman or a man walking down the street in one of your designs and you don't like it on them?
Oh, but I'm still happy they bought it, because most often I can see that they love it and they feel so good. And that's what it's about. It's not me saying, oh, you can't wear this because you don't look it in it. It's about giving other people pleasure and making them feel the best versions of themselves. So I get really excited. What I actually don't like to see is when they're wearing it head to toe, the way I've shown it on a runway. Surprisingly, I don't like that, because I like when people have their own sense of style and they take what you do and they integrate it and it becomes part of who they are, rather than, I always feel a little sad when I see people decked out because I think, oh, she doesn't really know who she is. She's just buying, or he, just buying a look right off and they don't really know who they are. I'm Tom Ford, and these are my personal thoughts on style. First, relax. Style and fashion should enhance your life and not cause you more stress. Breathe. Meditate. Find something that works for you and helps to clear your head, and then everything will seem easier. A good white poplin shirt is something that every man should have a few of in his closet. I like the crispness of a white shirt worn with a dark suit. It always looks good, and somehow the pop of white makes me feel sharper. I personally always wear a collar bar with a suit and a tie. It's a bit of a style affectation that makes me feel less conservative in a suit. I think that all men should own a beautifully cut black suit. Quite a few suits today are slim fit with skinny lapels, and the worst thing of all is the short jacket that cuts your butt in half from the back. I don't like an unconstructed suit. I prefer to be gently held in. I like a strong shoulder and a generous lapel. I think a suit should make you feel younger and trimmer. It should make your shoulders look broad and your waist and hips look smaller. There's nothing sexier or more attractive than confidence, and a good suit should give you that. I have two looks, really. An urban look, which is almost always a black suit and black boots, and then a country look, which is usually in tones of dark brown. I love this dark brown suede jacket. It's a classic and will last you forever, provided you don't gain weight. Night is the one and only place that I think men can really dress in an extravagant way and still look classic and chic. I even wear velvet in the summer. Nothing takes color as well or looks so rich. I tend to like the classic rules of traditional menswear, and I think these are even more important for evening. Wear a proper tuxedo. I think being overdressed is better than being underdressed. Don't be afraid of fragrance. I tend to spray on lots and lots of fragrance, and I mix them throughout the day. Needless to say that in my office and my house, there's a bottle of fragrance just about every 20 feet. And by the end of the day, I'm like a walking potpourri. Just choose a great fragrance, and no one will complain that you have too much on. Rather, they will want to get near your neck and take a deep breath. which can be a good thing or a bad thing, depending on who you're with.